Hey friends, welcome to Kloii Hummingbird TV. I'm your favorite millennial hippie, Kloii Hummingbird, and today we'll be talking about yoga for back pain. My mother died 4 months ago, and let's just say I'm the most out of shape I've ever been in my life. My body's very stiff and sore, and maybe you can resonate. So as you're healing over wherever you are, I'm on my healing journey right along with you. I'm a certified yoga teacher with over a decade of movement teaching experience, but even I have to get back to basics sometimes. So remember, getting to your mat is often 90% of the battle. Let's start the other 10% together. In child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch while you sit on your shins. Spread your knees as wide as comfortable for you and bring your torso in between your legs. Reach forward. Bring your forehead, chin, or chest to the mat. You decide. Take a full body scan from fingertips to your toes. Begin to soften and tune in to what your body is telling you. Notice if your mind is racing, if your jaw is clenched, or if you're holding your breath. Breathe nice and naturally here. Feel your heart beating behind your chest, the air atoms on your skin, and the energy of the earth around you. Always in connection. We are one. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands over to the right side. Stay low. And put your left hand on top of your right hand. You should feel a nice stretch here on your left side. Press your left hip closer into the ground to reinforce your stretch. Soften your jaw. Pull your tailbone away from your head. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale, back through center. Exhale over to the left side. Maybe you roll out your wrist, snap, crackle, pop. And place your right hand on top of your left hand this time. Forehead on the ground. Lift your pelvic floor up towards your head. It's like a sustained Kegel. Engage your core. Inhale. Exhale. With every inhale, you lengthen your spine. With every exhale, you go deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, puppy pose. Walk your knees in, hips width distance apart. Ankles flat on the earth to stretch them, and reach your arms forward again. Your forehead, your chin, or your chest is on the ground here. You'll feel a stretch in your armpit space and an opening in your heart. That's the stretch you want to feel. I like to flex my wrist here Bend and straighten. And flex and straighten. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders and push your arms to straight. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are right underneath your hips. Inhale. Exhale. Flat back. Tabletop. Pull your hands energetically towards your knees. Feel that friction. If I came to push you over, could I? Think about the muscles you need to engage to prevent that from happening. Lock in. Inhale. Cow pose. Lift your chest up towards the sky. Create a U shape with your spine. Continue the friction, pulling your hands and knees towards your center line. Squeeze your shoulder blades in together. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin into your chest. Push the ground away from you and your upper back up towards the ceiling in an arched position. Inhale, cow pose, reverse. Exhale, cat pose, contract. Keep going back and forth in this motion here 5 times. Just warming up our spine, lubricating our joints. Finish up your last few in 4, 3, 2, inhale, tabletop. Exhale, flip your feet over, downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out your feet here, lifting your hips up towards the sky and look in between your legs. Maybe you shake your head yes. Maybe you shake your head no. Inhale. Exhale. Press your heels into the earth. You can adjust your stance here by walking your feet a little bit closer to your hands. You can also bend your knees a little bit more if you need. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Begin to tiptoe your feet towards your hands for this hamstring stretch. Maybe you keep your hands on the ground, or maybe you grab opposite elbows, or maybe you grab behind your ankles. Again, no option is right or wrong, just different. You get to decide your life journey and what works for you. Same is applicable on our mat. Inhale. Exhale, feel. Inhale, your hands back down on the ground if they're not already. Exhale, step back to our downward facing dog position. Inhale, 3-legged down dog on our right. Send your right foot up towards the sky. Flex your toes down towards the earth. Exhale, low lunge. Place your foot on the ground, knee right over your ankle, and place your back knee on the ground as well. Heel toe your right foot to the right a few inches and bring your hands into center. Inhale, exhale, runner's lunge. Shift forward through your hips. Option to stay on your hands or come down to your elbows for a deeper stretch. Press into the big toe edge of your front foot and pull your bottom leg, your back leg away from your body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go deeper. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, walk your hands back up towards your body if they're not already, and heel toe your right foot back to center underneath your face. Exhale, half splits. Push your right heel into the earth to straighten it and flex your toesies up to the sky. Some of us may need to adjust ourselves here to keep our hips stacked right over our back knee joint. You can also put your blocks underneath your hands here if you need some support. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Rather than rounding the spine, focus on lifting your heart forward, which is also a metaphor for life. Lead with your heart, always. You'll feel a nice stretch in your hamstring here, maybe in your glute or calf, wherever you feel it most, wherever you need the most love is where you will feel it. Inhale, exhale, low lunge. Bend your knee back over your ankle. Inhale, kick your back heel into your pelvis. Exhale, quad stretch. Grab your back foot with your right hand. Look over your right shoulder. Maybe shift deeper in your hips. 3 things are happening. A hip opener stretch, a quad stretch, and a twist. So breathe nice and easy. Inhale, kick your foot into your hand. Exhale, feel. Inhale. Exhale, gently release your foot down towards the ground. Push into your front leg and step slightly forward for warrior. Push into your front heel and stand tall. Make sure your hips are square to the front of the room. If they aren't, feel free to pull your back foot forward more. Maintain the bend in your front knee. Engage your core and pull it away from your front leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, grab your left wrist with your right hand and reach over to the right side. Maybe you look up through your left arm or look straight ahead. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms to the side and lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your shoulder blades in together and engage your core to protect your lower back. We're here to expand, not to compact the lower back. Inhale, lengthen through your arms. Exhale, low lunge, both hands down towards the earth. Inhale, high plank, step back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips back up to the sky. Pedal out and readjust as needed. Let's do the other side. Inhale. 3-legged down dog on your left. Shift your weight into your right leg so the left leg can float nice and high. Pull your left hip down to be in alignment with the right and send energy through your back heel. Exhale, low lunge. Slowly step forward with no sound. Place your back knee down on the ground and heel toe your left foot over to the left a few inches. Remember where we're going. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, runner's lunge. Take the same variation you took on the first side to balance out your body. Squeeze into your center line and breathe. Inhale together. Exhale. Inhale, walk your hands up to your body if they aren't already. Exhale, heel toe your left foot back to center and both arms on opposite sides of your legs. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Straighten your left leg. Point your toes up to the sky. Press your shoulders down and breathe. In my practice, and what I tell my students in my yoga classes is permission to explore, permission to play. Maybe you bring your attention to your left big toe and shift that big toe to the left a millimeter. And then maybe you shift it to the right a millimeter. Notice how these subtle shifts in the leg can inform the different stretches in your hamstring. Food for thought. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, quad stretch. Kick your back heel into your pelvis and grab it with your left hand this time. Shift your pelvis down to get a deeper stretch in your hips. If you feel your stretch is deep enough, then don't do that and stay where you are. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, kick your foot into your hand. Inhale. Exhale, gently release your foot down towards the earth. Inhale, come off of your back foot and step slightly forward again as you exhale. Inhale, warrior one. Lift your arms up at the same time and press into your front heel to stand straight up. Pull your chest in so it's stacked right over your hips, and feel free to bend deeper in your front knee if that serves you. Pull your right hip forward to keep it in line with the left. And while we're here, maybe you want to do some circles of your wrists, and maybe we reverse our circles. Lengthen both hands. And reach your left wrist over your right this time and reach over to your left side. If you're a weeble and you're wobbling, it's okay. Shaking is how we get stronger and find our balance in life. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms to the sides once more and lift your heart up. Maybe it goes parallel with the ceiling. Maintain the bend in your front knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale, warrior one, arms high. Exhale, circle the arms all the way down. Inhale, high plank, step back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come to your knees and swing all the way around and come to laying on your back. Whatever way makes sense for you to get there. Inhale, bring your right knee to your chest. Exhale, recline half pigeon. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Flex both feet and thread the needle with your right arm through your legs and your left arm on the outside of your left leg. Pulling your left leg in closer to your face as you push your right knee away from your face. Two things are happening at once. With every inhale, you pull your left knee into your face. With every exhale, you push your right knee away from your face. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, switch sides. Pull your left ankle over your right knee this time. Thread the needle and flex both ankles and flex both feet to protect your ankle. Press your lower back in towards the earth and your shoulders down into the ground to prevent rounding. Similarly, like we did in that other posture, maybe you move your knees over to the left a millimeter or two, or over to the right a millimeter or two. Noticing how subtle changes in movement inform different stretches and points in the body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Gently release your left leg down to your mat. Inhale, your right knee in toward your chest. Exhale, supine twist. Allow your right leg to fall over to the left side as you gaze in the opposite direction with your head and neck. If you have a block, you can put it under your right foot or knee. Or if you like a deeper stretch, straighten through your top leg to get a stretch in your IT band and hamstring. If you're feeling good where you are, you can honor that and stay where you are. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Right leg nice and long, meeting the left. And take a sacred pause here to notice how one side may or may not feel differently than the other side. Inhale your left knee into your chest. And some of us may need to adjust ourselves on our mat, like me if we're a little too close to the wall. Exhale, supine twist. Allow your leg to fall to the right side. Gaze in the opposite direction of your top leg. Pull your bottom leg away from your body to elongate your spine. And if you straighten your leg on the first side, do so on this side as well to strive for balance as best we can. Inhale, exhale. 2 more breaths together. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, back to center. Inhale, squeeze both knees into your chest and wrap your arms around your legs. Sway side to side to get a nice massage of your lower back on the earth. And then extend your left leg forward and your right leg forward. Adjust yourself on your mat. and come to your final resting state. In this moment, if you like to get on with your day, now is the time. For the rest of us who like to honor our Shavasana and our meditation, we'll be here a few more moments. Your only objective in this moment is to clear your mind. I know, easier said than done. That's why we practice. You deserve a clear mind. We call that space nirvana, samadhi, bliss. That place of no thoughts. In 4, shifting into the void. In 3, in 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fetus pose. Turn to your side. Use your arm as a pillow and tuck your knees into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, easy pose. Press your hands into the ground to help you up and come to a cross-legged seated position. Place your hands on your knees, palms face up for receiving. Keep your eyes closed. And we'll wrap up with the freedom prayer. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere, including myself, be happy and be free from suffering. May the thoughts, words, and actions of my character contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all beings. Bring your palms right in front of your heart together. Inhale. Exhale, bow forward to close out your practice. Namaste. Thank you for joining me and letting me be a part of your journey today. Don't forget to hit a like and subscribe so you can stay tuned to all the other yoga videos coming your way. Have a beautiful day. Until next time.